Yeah, what's good, beautiful people? It's LiveSec on your screen, and behind me right here, you're seeing a design from Roewe that is designed by a once previous designer from Rolls-Royce, and this is the Roewe M7, and this is the DMH, which has a capacity of 2,050 kilometers. And actually, you may want to stick with me and see what this car has. Yeah, guys, so when you take a look at it, you have this grille. This kind of look kind of similar to the new BMW styles, you know what I'm saying? But let's take a look at this. You have this impressive daytime running light, and again, you have your headlamps, super sleek and designing. The front is really great, and you have the Roewe logo actually lighting up, which means if you're riding at night, everyone is gonna know that you're dealing with Roewe right here. And another thing again I like is that this sedan is quite large, and it's running on, guess what, 18-inch rim tires right here. It's a PHEV, that's why it has an impressive range. So this is where you're gonna charge. You have your fast charging, and again, you have your slow charging, which is great. And you can actually throw out the car again right here. For those of you who don't want electric cars, you can actually have the PHEV right here with this. So you can actually ride in both electric and in full while using this car, which is impressive, giving you a range of 2,050 kilometers, which I think is great. Now let's take a look at the trunk. And I'm going to comfortably tell you guys that this trunk has a space of 525 liters, which means that it can comfortably carry around 8 to 10 full grocery bags for your weekly shopping in the family of, let's say, 5. And you can still fit in a baby stroller in there with some few bags or few of your problems. You can still fit in several school bags, gym bags, or laptop bags in case you're having your kids and you're going for work and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And if it comes to traveling, you know you can fit in about, let's say, 2 medium-sized suitcases and still carry on some couple of bags, like a little bit of some duffel bags, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's not that large like that of an SUV, but it can still do some work. I think this has more space. The trunk has more space than the Mercedes C-Class. And this right here is the electric motors, and of course, your 1.5-liter engine that gives the car a combined range of the 2,050, which we're talking about. Now, let's take a look at the interior. You see this? Impressive. You have your impressive screen right here, the 10.25 digital instrumental cluster. And right here is your 15.6-inch screen, which you can use to actually control a lot. The car is super responsive. If you're using any of these phones, be it Oppo, Vivo, Xiaomi, and Huawei, or any other phone, right here is for assorted, okay? So if you have an Apple, Samsung, or whatever phone you're using, you can connect right here. You just touch this and it's going to connect with the car is going to connect with your phone. This is for Huawei, and this is for other Chinese phones. So this is very impressive, and you can do whatever that's happening on your phone can actually operate right now on this screen right here. So this screen now transforms from being a normal screen to your phone, which this is actually, again, super great. So you can manipulate whatever app you have on your phone right here when you connect this car with your phone. It's super great, like great materials. And right here you have your wireless charging with your little bit of ambient lighting right here, which the ambient lighting, again, you can see it from right here, okay, right to there. And you have your speakers right here. You have speakers, and you have 8 speakers in the car. You have your wireless charging right here. Like I said, it's going to charge. See that? Charging, and it's telling you right there on the screen, max 50 watt, which is impressive. And you have your air vents right here. Again, let's say you don't want to put the phone right here, like so many people are sitting right here. You have so many multiple phones. You can put one to be charging, and the person on the other side can be charging your phone, and you have the other phone, so you can still slip your phone like this, and it's still gonna be very okay. And right here now you have your coffee cup holders, and again you have your little trunk where you can keep your little bit of your problems. You can actually pack them right here. And again you have your casserole right here, and you have your USB port right there. And because this car is mid large, you have about 28 storage spaces in this interior, which I'm going to show you, where like you can keep your phone, your coffee cups, where you can keep a little bit of your problems right here. You see that? You have these right here where you can keep your umbrellas, and so many coffee cups can get in here comfortably. And you have that casserole again down there. That is super impressive. This is just so great. The most impressive thing about Chinese cars is they always have a little bit of technology that's going to really wow you. Okay, this car doesn't really sell that expensive, but it really has some impressive technology. For example, you can use your voice to do a lot in the car, you know what I'm saying? 你好，Roewe，打开这样了。See that? It's gonna actually do that for you. Okay, and you can still open again this sunroof to be way open, and you can say, 你好，Roewe。哦，打开天窗。你好，Roewe。
我在。
关闭天窗。
欢迎把天窗关闭了。
See that? Impressive. 打开所有的车窗。
这里头开启一个腿窗可以。
关闭全部车窗。
正在为你关闭全部车窗。
The only thing you're going to complain is Chinese cars, their chassis is soft, that's all. But when the technology, you know, your other cars can match it. You know what I'm saying? For you have cars like this matching it, you're going to be paying subscriptions monthly to actually access some of these things. You know what I'm saying? Like they're selling right now. So many other cars, for you to access some kind of technology, you have to be subscribing monthly. You know, ByteDance, the parent company that's in charge of TikTok and so many other platforms, is the one controlling the virtual assistants in this car with the ByteDance Dual AI model. I really like the way they did this platform right here. You have a little bit of your physical buttons to control your aircon and your temperature on the car. And the leather too, guys. They actually try as much as possible to keep the materials up to standard. You know what I'm saying? Up to standard. And I like this right here, and right here, and right here. The speakers like this. You have some metal right here, and you have this metal again. And right here, even though this is plastic right now, I think the plastic is not like that kind of a cheaper plastic, which is great, guys. The only other material that we are gonna say is kind of look a little bit more cheaper is this right here, but it's quite soft, more than so many other cars. And really, the color is not gonna make the car look so old when you buy it, because I think this color is great. It's not gonna look maybe too old when you're using the car for some time, and it can not get stained easily, which I think is great. And the interior too, you see this impressive leather, man. They are really trying with these cars, you know what I'm saying? They are really trying with these cars. That's why so many Chinese cars, when I look at them, I feel bad for them, because they are actually not making money with these cars. They just want to make name, you know what I'm saying? They want to just be famous. That's what they believe in. Because there's no way you're going to tell me that this car sells only at 14,000 to 16,000 US dollars with all of this you're seeing right here. And another impressive thing again that you can really do is at this seat right here, you can actually make this seat to be way flat. See this? The princess seat can go way flat for whoever is sitting right there at the rear to relax so comfortably. Tell me, can your Mercedes S-Class do this? No, tell me, can your Mercedes C-Class do this? Can your Mercedes E-Class do this? This is really impressive, you know what I'm saying? And this doesn't even sell even at like even 1/4 of a Mercedes car, you know what I'm saying? This is really impressive. And when you want, you can just put that, a touch of a button, and it wakes back up. That's great. And right here, guys, you have your impressive steering wheel that has a warmer, and this seat again you're seeing right here have ventilating and heating. That's super great. And right there at the rear, you still have heating at the rear. So many other cars don't have this. You have all of this in just a car that sells at around 14,000 to 16,000 US dollars. Now tell me this is not great. This is why they hate cars coming from China. This car actually has a competition with the likes of so many other cars from China. They like competing among themselves, and I like that because the consumer always get the best of all of this competition. So you're gonna have BYD Seal 07 DMI comparing with this car. You're gonna have the Cherry Full Wing, which I've shot in my channel, comparing to the likes of this car. You're gonna have the Geely Galaxy A7 comparing with this car. You're gonna have the Chang'an Nevo A05, which all of these cars are hybrid cars, comparing to the likes of this Roewe DMH M7, which you're seeing right here. Now, let me know what you think. Take a look at this. The interior isn't that bad. Now, at the rear, okay, there's no brainer that you have a lot of legroom. Of course, it's a sedan, and of course, it's a long sedan. When you sit at the seats right here, you begin to feel like you have some considerable amount of head space right here, which you don't actually bump your head when you move the car. It's like juggling, you know what I'm saying? So when you get into bumps, you can actually just hit your head like that. And the fact that it has this sunroof right here, which I wish they would have just made the sunroof to go way back, but actually they had to cut cost because this car really sells cheaper. And again, the fact that you can put this right here and relax at the back is great, you know what I'm saying? And you can use these buttons right here to either adjust how you want the seat to move forward or you have to move it backward. For example, if you have short legs like maybe like me, you know what I'm saying? So you can actually move the seat so that it can really make you feel comfortable. And right here, you see they actually begin to cut cost again right here at the rear because now they don't have the metallic stuff you got to see to cover the speakers like we saw at the front. Right here, they begin to use plastic because they really start cutting costs right here at the rear because of the other thing they had to do for this car to be impressive. So let me know what you think about the car, guys. Are you going to ride this? This car is available in Europe and in other countries. And if you don't know how to get that, you know where to get. You can get me on email. You can get me on my YouTube channel in the comment section. You can get me on TikTok. You can get me on Instagram. You can get me on Facebook. And we're going to tell you how you can get cars like this, okay? They are trying to block cars like this from getting to you because, of course, they know they are going to get you out of the poverty trap by you buying cars like this because you ain't going to spend more on mortgages and stuff like that. Now, as I relax in style, guys, let me know what you think about this sedan, the Roewe M7 DMH with 2,050 kilometers of range and selling at just $14,000 US with all the specs, having an impressive virtual assistance and even relaxing right here at the back like a bus. Something that so many other sedans cannot do. I think it's super impressive. The only thing you're going to hold against this car is that it's a Chinese car. And I'm not playing with saying that. And I want to thank all of my fans who've been somehow watching some of my videos, giving comments and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys. And guys, please make sure you like this video, share, and subscribe to the channel so that we can get to 10,000 followers, guys. So let me know what you think about this video. Are you going to give it a thumbs up, a middle thumb, or a thumbs down? And same for the car. Are you going to give the car a thumbs up, a middle thumb, or a thumbs down? For me, with the price, I'm always going to say this. With the price and what this car can offer, I'm still going to give it like this. Even it's not a fully thumbs up because I reserve this for the most exotic cars, you know what I'm saying? But just not being exotic but can do all of what it's doing, I'm going to give it a thumb like this. Now, let me know what you think. It's live stick on your screen, and I'm going to see you on my next video. Peace out. Bye-bye. Peace.